Alrighty, I have a couple work from home jobs where you're going to be listening to phone calls, making sure customer service and call center reps are doing what they're supposed to do. I don't want to waste any more of your time. I want to get right into these jobs because I have a feeling they're not going to last. So the first one I want to share comes to us from Webster Bank. This is for a call quality analytics specialist. It's a full-time remote position. You can do this job nationwide within the United States. Now this job was posted 11 days ago, but it's still on their careers page, so we can only assume it's still available. I never heard of Webster Bank before. This is a new company to this channel, but I do know they're based out of Stamford, Connecticut. They're a huge company, and it looks like they've been around since 1935. And when it comes to pay, scrolling all the way down to the bottom of this job description, they tell us right down here they're going to pay you between $29 and $32 per hour. That's an amazing salary, especially because they're not requiring a whole lot of related work experience. I'll get into that in just a minute. So you'll monitor inbound and outbound calls, chat and email responses to assess associates' demeanor, technical accuracy, product knowledge, conformity to company policies and procedures, and Medicare compliance. You'll also assist in developing, creating, and implementing call center quality processes and procedures, as well as making recommendations for enhancements to training materials as needed to enhance the overall member experience. So in other words, you'll perform call monitoring and provide trend data to site management team, compile and track performance at team and individual levels. You'll also monitor email and chat responses, provide real-time and or side-by-side coaching related to call reviews to ensure continuous improvement, participate in member and client calls to identify members' needs and expectations, provide actionable data to various internal support groups as needed, coordinate and facilitate call collaboration sessions for call center staff, provide feedback to call center team leaders and managers, and prepare and analyze internal and external quality reports for management staff review. And when it comes to requirements, all they want is a high school diploma or a GED, 2 to 3 years call center experience, and you know what? That's really not much. It's a plus you're bilingual, and you must be proficient with Microsoft Office, and then you need all your typical soft skills you need for just about every job. So don't forget this amazing salary, $29 to $32 per hour. Let's move on to the next job where you're going to be listening to calls. And it comes to us from AssistRx. So I got this job directly off this company's careers page within the website, but I've never heard of them before, so I wanted to make sure I was bringing a legitimate job with a legitimate company, so I did a little bit of research. So I went to Google's AI mode, typed in, is AssistRx a legitimate company? And the result I got is, yes, AssistRx is a legitimate, established company that's been around since 2009. And as far as what it's like to work for this place, I got some mixed reviews, just like what we get with just about every company. Some people think there's some issues with micromanagement, and the company appears to have a high rate of turnover. And then there are some people who really like working for this company. They think the pay is pretty good, and some reviews mention great and supportive team members. I have no idea what your comfort level is, but personally, I think I would go for this job if I was interested in it. So this is for a quality assurance specialist. It's a full-time remote position. They say Phoenix, Arizona, but I think you can do this job anywhere within the United States because on this job description, they're not saying you have to live in Phoenix, Arizona. A lot of times this location is a filler based on where the company is located. So you'll be responsible for leading the daily tasks associated with the company's copay assistance programs. You'll serve customers by identifying, analyzing, and developing improvements to productivity, quality, client relationships, and customer service, and provide support to the department manager and occasionally senior leadership in order to effectively maintain program operations and goals. So you'll monitor associates' calls and provide feedback, review associate case records to ensure program metrics are met, prepare call center reports and tracking service trends, participate in the creation and maintenance of program SOPs, assist with user acceptance testing of program platforms, and monitor program AEs. And for this job, they want you to have at least 5 years specialty mail order pharmacy experience. You have experience in patient support and pharmacy-related setting. You're able to manage your time effectively. You can meet deadlines. You have attention to detail and a working knowledge of internal CRM and workflows. You're an effective communicator, and they prefer, but they don't require, they prefer you're a registered pharmacy technician. Now, they don't tell us how much they pay anywhere on this job description, nor do they tell us on the application. So I did a little bit of research. I went to Google's AI Overview. They don't have a salary for this exact position, but they do have a similar role. Google's AI Overview tells us the estimated total annual pay for a quality assurance analyst at AssistRx is between $49,000 and $75,000 per year. Now, there's no way I can guarantee how much you'll make. You'll have to work that out with them. Well, there you go. We just went over a couple work-from-home jobs where you'll mainly monitor associate phone calls and provide relevant feedback. Hopefully one of these jobs works out for you. And if you're looking for more easy work-from-home jobs, check out this video right here. Good luck to all of you who apply. Thank you so much for visiting, and I'll meet you on the next job lead.